What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here with Danikin Aquatics. Hope you all are having an amazing day. We have so far. We took off south this morning and headed for the Willamette Valley Aquarium Society meeting. Had a great time. So as you all can see, Danny showing off that she was first in the night, followed closely by Lady Rorschach. Scotty Aquati, what's going on? Lisa NJ, how are you? Miss Carol Cox, always a pleasure.
Bill
Scotty
Meyer. You
Aquati,
already said that.
Bill Meyer, Miss Sky Dancer, Chris Aquazone, Fish and Shrimp by Rich. What's going on, y'all?
You're early to hear Danny's laugh. All
Oh.
right.
Tampa Tom, what's going on? Glad to see you got your normal name back. So Tampa has been coming in and trolling us on our Friday night. He knows that our buddy Ed does not like Tom Brady, so he's been coming in as Tom Brady. What's up there, Scott with Alien Worlds? Good to see you. So anyway, we didn't end up with not one fish today, which shocks me. But Danny got lots of plants. She got a cool piece of wood.
I did. And then I got you got some snails for the puppers.
Oh, speaking of which, did we put those in the puppers tank?
Yes, I did. Everything is honed.
What's going on, Craig? Good to see you, buddy.
I got
Bunny
a
Viper.
pink,
Good to see you.
got a pink panther crip, and we put that into the Australian rainbow tank. Not the one behind you, but the other one.
The Bose bodies over there.
Yeah, so I put the pink panther in there. And
see it in front of that log.
Yep. And then I put it the piece of the nymphoides in there, the Taiwan lily.
Almighty, I'm making a mess. Are you seeing it good?
No, we're seeing the floor. There we go. But you can't really see it, Ken. It's in the middle of the tank, and it looks kind of pink, but...
Oh, well. I tried for them. We know we don't want me to get too crazy with everything because we don't want stuff to end up tore up.
Trip, and then everything goes.
And as you can see, I am joined by my little sweetheart tonight. My little Shiva Diva sitting here with me. Ha, Sheaves. Stay. Good girl.
He's so funny. Yeah, settle down. Oh, good girl.
Yeah. Calm down, Shiva. Good girl. You're a good girl, aren't you? You're a good girl. Yes. My baby.
So, yeah, we went down to the Willamette Valley Aquarium Society's meeting and scored a little bit of stuff, but we had to leave early. The thing got started a little later than anticipated, and things didn't go super quick, so we got out of there with just a few of our stuff so we could get here in time to do our live stream.
Unless you got a mouse in your pocket, there was no we involved. You were pretty much demanding we leave.
I like doing our live streams from here rather than on the road. So
she has no sense of adventure on anymore. Mickey M, what's going on? Dennis Christensen, welcome. Stephen P, thanks for coming in.
Okay, you guys. Ken was completely gangster earlier this evening. So on our way out of town from the Aquarium Society meeting, we stopped in to pull gas. Now, for those of you that don't live in Oregon, you are not allowed to pump your own gas in Oregon. So you pull up to a gas station and you hand the attendant your card, they put the information in, and then they just start pumping your gas for you. And so they have gas station attendants that do this for you. You are not supposed to touch the nozzle of the gas. You are not supposed to touch it at all. But this person was being slow, coming back to the car after the gas was done pumping into the truck. That Ken pops out of the truck, hangs up the nozzle onto the thing, shuts his gas tank door on the truck, and hops into the truck, and away we drive off. Like we're like some sort of thieves or something. Now we didn't. We had already paid for the gas, so we weren't doing anything.
How's it going,
wrong.
Jen? You, Adele? Good to see you.
But it was gangster what he pulled.
Well, I mean, she was so low. So I get ready to pay, and I noticed they're trying to charge me 10 cents per gallon more if I use my card. I said, give me back my card. Here's cash. It took her 20 minutes to get the dang cash inside to come start pumping. It's like the worst ADD. People that are ADD should not be in charge of gas pumps. Mickey M., what's going on?
So over here, you'll have to fill your own gas always. That's why I try to not pull over. Like when I go up to Washington, I try not to pull over in here.
So going to kick O'Dale's butt when I see her. Now that song's going to be in my head all night. Only Oscars, what's going on? Trying to catch me riding dirty. Now like, oh, hey, Dale, that song's going to be in my head all night. Skipper, what's going on, brother? Dave Farrell, good to see you.
I don't
Mr. Al,
think
what
the
sucks?
Tampa Tom, I don't think your black beard will go away on its own.
No. Even treatment is probably not going to go away. You need to invest in a common pleco. See what they've done to this log? Because that is not bark of the log you see here. That is blackbeard algae.
Yeah. Well, see, and even the common pleco didn't clean it all off.
Oh, he goes over there and munches it all the time.
But it's not gone.
If he doesn't get quite enough to eat from the cichlids, then he goes over and starts munching on that. Scuba Steve, what is up?
And then I asked Kenny to send me a link to the StreamYard because that's the way I like to log in. I like him to send me a link. I click on the link. It brings
now,
me
keep
here.
in mind, she has the same Google account as I do. All she has to do is look at the top, it says StreamYard. She can enter it herself.
But I like to just click in and have it already be there. So I asked Ken to send me the link tonight. And he wrote, "Your link, Your Highness." I'm like, oh my gosh.
So, our board sounds like Fishtoberfest is going to be moved to September 30th and October 1st this year. That's the first change they've made, and more to come. However, just so everybody knows, because I know a lot of you have been asking what weekend I stand corrected. Apparently, it's not going to be the second weekend of every October, like I had initially said. Now we're switching it 2 weeks before that time to September 30th. So I just wanted to get it out there. If you were planning to come to Fishtoberfest, that way you would know what weekend to start planning for. I think we're going to end up at the Embassy Suites, but we're just starting the negotiation process of all that and making sure that hotel does what they say they're going to do. And we're going to make sure they understand there isn't no backing out like they did last year with 3 months to go. So,
yeah.
She does, Bunny. She always asks a lot of me.
Who? Kill Ken with the. Yes, I do. I couldn't believe it though. You link, Your Highness. I'm like, oh man, giving me a hard time.
Boots and cats, what's going on?
And then earlier this week, you may have seen our video of me moving 1 billion baby plecos. So the plecos have totally outgrew and totally outdid a 20-gallon. I was having to literally do 80% water changes every 3 days and still couldn't keep up. So moved them into a 40-gallon.
They're still breeding. I mean,
yeah.
As we were cleaning the tank, there were new babies being born.
They were, the daddy had them at the very end of one of the watering spikes that I had in there. So, yeah. Oh, geez, Mickey M. A distant friend of a friend passed away. Now they want to give me his 100-gallon discus tank of 4 to 6 discus, and I have no room at all to put it. Ideas? Don't want to sell them to someone else. Garage? Do you have room in your garage? That would be.
Yeah, I had a good friend of mine pass this week too, as well, Mickey. Me and Tommy were Marines together. He was my platoon sergeant, and we became best friends while in Hawaii. My wife and his wife all hung out almost every weekend.
It was their fish tanks that got us started into fish tanks.
Yeah, they were the ones that got us really going crazy
Yeah.
again. He had Oscars, and I was just enthralled by them.
Well,
But-
everybody in the chat is saying, make room, make the room. And Mickey M says, no garage here. But everybody else is saying, make room, make room.
Yeah, Mickey, a big old discus tank. I mean, how could you say no?
Yeah. Lisa says, sorry to hear that, Kenny.
Yeah, it's
Made for a tough week for him.
yeah. It's still,
He said that
I'm
too.
still in shock, and the thing that makes it, I think, more than ever scary is he was a Marine like me, only a year older than me, and I'm thinking, okay, so we are invincible. I mean, honest to God, that's all I'm thinking. I mean, holy God, this guy was only a year older than me. And I did finally find out what happened. It was a massive heart attack. I guess if you're going to go, he had a heart attack in his sleep. So, I mean, it's rough. Hard to take. Ricky De La Hoy, welcome.
Bunny Viper says, Mickey M, put them in the middle of the room until you can make a better space.
Yeah, there you go. Shanna. What's going on, Shanna Banana?
Oh, that's funny. Bunny Viper says, my heart is with you, Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, they tell you how tight the guy was with me. When we both got out, he got out about 10 months before we did. And then when we got out, his son was born about the time we got out. And he calls me up out of the blue and says, I want you to be my son's godfather. Now, mind you, he's got so many less clumsy people he could have picked to be the godfather.
I don't think your grace is a key factor in being a godfather. Your kind heart and your givingness is more likely to be the criteria.
Yeah, it was something. Mr. Dennis, I haven't seen you in a while, Bigfoot. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Everybody's saying sorry for your loss. Yeah, it
There's
made for a
Peplin.
really weird.
Peplin, I
week.
would have said hi to you on the stream you were just on, but unfortunately, I am silenced on that stream, so it would have done me no good. But hello, I did see you short time.
You're so funny.
Peplin was actually on the stream. He won't come on a Danica stream, but he'll go on a Kaler stream. How do you feel about that, Miss Danny?
Peplin?
Peplin was on their stream.
I think Peplin would come on your stream if you asked him really nicely.
I've asked him several times. He tells me, ain't happening.
Oh, well. Shows
The
why you
only
rate.
reason I got him on the Fish Fam tour on the live with me is because I literally was there with the phone, like, okay, you ready? I'm going live, and I went live. He didn't even have time to reject. Gina, what's going on, Gina? There's Miss Annette.
Oh man, Boots and Cats, I'm so jealous. I spent the weekend in Rhododendron, which I love Rhododendron. It's up on the mountain at the base
Beautiful.
of the mountain. It's just gorgeous area. On a girls only cabin trip.
Oh,
All the tanks are looking good despite my absence. That is great. Oh, so jelly. So jelly. I love the mountain. I love cabins. I love up there. Just it's so gorgeous.
okay, Danny, we got to get the blue changed on the wall tanks.
Why?
Well, now you really see the difference when you got them side by side like this.
See, I
like that blue better.
Ultramarine blue. Makes the plants pop, the fish pop. I like it. Now this one isn't doing too terrible, but I got the black background in here. I think it would look better with the blue, with all this pretty green algae covered rocks. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I got that pretty Pink Panther. I was excited to get that Pink Panther crypt. Put it right there in the middle of that tank until I can get my ADA tanks set up.
Oh,
What?
I highly doubt that one there, June. That gentleman, I guess, doesn't find the Fish Fam knows anything about fish, from what I understand.
Who?
Terry Tropicals went off the other night and said that he doesn't come to the Fish Fam for knowledge because there is none in the Fish Fam. Nobody knows how to keep fish with the Fish Fam.
Was he talking about that or Catfish Terry?
It wasn't Catfish Terry. It was
Okay.
Terry Tropical.
Okay.
Now, June, of course, yeah, She knows she stirred it up. Look at her. June's a worse shit stirred than I am, even, Danny.
I really find that hard to believe. So, there was somebody giving somebody a hard time at the Willamette Valley there for a while, and they were just being a pill. And so anyway, Ken decided to go out and start some stuff with the board members that were sitting up at the desk. He goes, "Is this where I can lodge a complaint?" And they all started giving him a hard time. He was just trying to stir the pot.
How's it going, Mario? Good to see you. He says, Alex sent me here.
Awesome.
I didn't know Alex was going on Sundays. Now, when did that start?
I don't know. But cool.
Cool. Except I'm supposed to be modding on his channel.
Well, we weren't here. We were in Willamette Valley. So.
Milawal says, hello, Alex sent me. Well, hello.
It was a quick announcement.
It was a quick announcement.
Oh, so that's probably what he was doing. He was doing a quick announcement.
Oh. I love Alex. He cracks me up.
Charles Vaughn says he's having spammer issues. Well, that's no good.
African Orchid. Good to meet you. He says, Alex sent me over.
Nice.
Now we got people coming in. Good day, passing wind.
Well, Bunny Viper was like waving, going
Then we
past.
got a hashtag. I'm not a scammer. What's going on, Cora Works?
So Jesper Borg, I'm not a scammer. Over and over again.
Oh,
There's a
that's
whole bunch
awesome.
of them. Coral Works.
Miss Nona, welcome.
It's getting on ya. I'm not a scammer. Too funny.
Yeah, we just gained 24 people in here in the last 2 seconds. So somebody definitely set a crowd over. Thank you much, Alex. We appreciate it. I got to talk to him last night a little bit while you were out. What's going on, Alex? Thanks much, buddy. I am not a scammer. Oh, man. Charles Vong, welcome. Linda, welcome.
So, yeah, I was out with my friend for a while last night. So apparently you were yucking it up with Alex.
We talked for a short time.
Cool. Ooh. Oh, I'm so jealous. Aquatic Moose says, "Hey, y'all, I just made a betta koi pond paludarium video today under my shorts. Really proud of the effect. I love paludariums. I want one really bad for my crabs."
Rye Guy Outdoors, welcome. What? Oh my gosh.
What?
I have not seen this man in ever. What is up, Rob?
Hi, Rob. How are you? Good to
Hey,
see
Tropical
you.
Fish, what's going on?
Oh.
Jen, you coming in with the $1.99 super sticker saying Kraken poop fun.
Ah, poop poop.
Kraken poop fun. Oh my God. Why on earth would you want to have the Kraken and a pooping involved in the same sentence, Jen?
They're never going to let you live the Kraken down.
No, the Kraken's never going to be like that. But we have George RB3 in the fish fam now. He makes the Kraken look like nothing when he decides to show us the moon.
Now, Alex says, dumb bot's trying to shake down all my subscribers.
Who is?
Some bots.
I heard they're doing something like that, Alex. I think I had like 15 leave in the last 2 days, but oh my God, Danny, they're back.
What?
More of those stupid beetles.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I'm still traumatized.
If you all were in my member stream, you would have saw that yesterday. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
It was not hilarious. It was the worst thing ever. It took me all day to get over it. God.
It was funny, wasn't it, Chief?
No, it was not funny. It was the most disgusting. Hang on.
Don't
Don't.
just think about it.
Yeah, thank you.
Gustafa.
Thank you.
Gustafa.
Thank you.
Oh my Lord, Alex was threatening to throw ammonia on someone.
Oh. Wow. I'll throw ammonia in your favorite fish tank.
Ooh. Alex is feisty this evening.
Passing wind. Sub. I love this name, Passing Wind. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race and they had the Daytona winds, and then they added all these fart noises in. Oh my gosh, it was laughing. So,
Oh, there's
so
another
funny.
one. What's good, Ness? Good to see you.
super fun.
Mr. Jeff Kane came in. Good to see you. Charles, good to see you. Oh, it must be celebrity night.
Celebrity night.
Now, Mr. Bob Steenfott comes in. What's going on, Bob?
Hi,
Good to see you.
Bob.
Bob, I don't know if I mentioned, me and Danny were talking on our way back from the club meeting today that I am going to be available for weekends now where we can do some serious squashing. I've been practicing my Bigfoot calls. The neighbors don't approve, but I approve. I can judge how well I'm doing by the number of profanities shouted back at me.
It's almost as bad. It was kind of taking the place of, I should say, his Norwegian horn for the Vikings.
Yeah, they really hated that thing. But then the funny thing is, I started doing this year I got to blow the horn quite a bit. And I was doing it one Sunday out here, and I got return fired. More Viking horns coming from up the street. I'm like, yes!
Yeah,
So
you don't want to
found out we have Viking fans right at the end of the street. And they got a ginormous horn. Theirs is like the horn, the big one.
Hi, Chattanooga Ed. How are you?
Mr. Ed, hope your day's going well, my friend.
Only Oscar says you might want to rethink calling him Bigfoot.
Larry D, what's going on, brother?
Lady R says you have to stream it or at least make a compilation video.
Oh, me doing the Viking thing and getting return fire? Yeah, I can
No, they're talking about doing when you guys go squatching.
Oh, yeah. I think Bob already does that on his outdoors channel. I'm already starting a second channel with me and Ed for the football thing. And Kenny E is good. That I've already got secure for something else down the road, I was thinking. So I don't have room to open a fourth channel.
No, you don't. You have no time. You know how many time as it is. Mickey M says, dang, that'd be so cool. Sasquatch hunting.
Well, that's one thing, Mickey M. We live in some squashy territory over here.
Yes, because there's been so many sightings.
Oregon and Washington are two of the biggest hotspots there is. ABS Aquatics, welcome. What are you whining about? Don't you start getting lippy with me too now. No.
Hey, Sage. It was great to see you too.
Good to see you, Sage.
Well, it's nice to give you a hug in person. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was fun. I got to give so many people hugs down there. That was worth the drive down there just for that. Yeah. So, what else is going on, Kenny?
Not too much. We got what do we got? The 3 or 4 lines of pleco still breeding like crazy. We've got the Borlei. That's exciting to me. My little Borlei over there are starting to get their colors.
Yeah, they're getting really pretty. I'm so glad that he brought them up into the living room. It was them or Chaka.
And I didn't want to put Chaka. He's a Fahaka puffer. I didn't want to put him in a 75-gallon. He deserves.
He's in a 125 right now, so 125 or 135, one of the two. Petsodics, thanks for the $5 super chat. It says just dropping in to say hi and hitting the like button, but gotta go to sleep as I got to wake up at 5 a.m.
Ouchie.
And then boop boop. And boop boop.
Oh, now we got the other half of Nessie right here, Mr. Coldwater, coming in. Silver Creek Aquatics, what's going on, brother? Yeah, but I can't get over how many bristlenose we have now.
Yeah.
Albinos, we probably got 100 or two, and definitely the super reds, we got over close to 200, I would have to believe.
Yeah, I was showing my friend Janet the little short I did with the baby albino plecos eating the green beans. And she's like, look how tiny they are. Like, I know. They're so cute.
AOA.
Isn't that a campground? Or no, it's KOA.
How big a tank would you need for a pair of Sasquatch? I don't think I have anything big enough in my house. I guarantee I would turn this house into a Sasquatch hut because I'd be making some money off some people coming to view them.
African orchid aficionado says minimum for a single beta is 120 gallons.
Now, Danny, I do have some exciting news. The property
Oh,
at
you
the
do?
end of the street, I've been eyeballing and eyeballing and eyeballing. The lady goes from 1.2 million down to 750 in like 3 days. I think she figured out she was asking too much. Now we're talking to the realm. I mean, the thing is cool. You know, I could go live and show them, huh?
I guess you could. Is it too dark out there now, though?
I don't. Yeah, it probably is.
So, hang on. That wasn't the one I meant to pull up. So, Bill Meyer says, wow, that sounds great. Are you doing a giveaway? Hashtag Pleco? Not yet.
I've got people's plecos here that I haven't been able to ship yet because of the weather. I'm not going to ship them until we know it's. Although if they told me they want me, I'd do whatever they'd like. But as soon as I've got 9 plecos here right now, I have to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh.
Saya Luella, welcome.
Pygmy Sasquatch. Sasquatch is an Ewok? That's good. Kind of, yeah.
And I think, did you know Boots and Cats is an Oregonian?
Yes.
Well, that's right. She was talking about the rhododendrons. That's right.
Yep, rhododendron. So Lady R says, feel free to bring one to Fishtoberfest. To Only Oscars. I'd be happy to take one in.
I think Fishtoberfest is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it because I can finally enjoy the event and hang out with all the cool people. That's the only thing. I mean, yeah, at night when we came back to the house, we had a little time, but I didn't really get this. Heck, Skipper stayed with me for 2 nights, and I bet you I didn't see the guy, what, Danny, maybe 2 hours each day?
Yeah. Yeah.
This year, I'm free.
Collaboration of Curiosity says, I'm so in love with my new little Autocincla. Such a cute little guy.
Yeah, autos are cute.
They're adorable.
They're really cute when they're not in the mouth of an angel. Lady R, it's your best bet to ask June what strain she doesn't have. Because you'll be here all night when she starts naming off all the different. She's got so many cool Oscars.
I think they're talking about. Well, I don't know. Were they talking Plecos or were they talking Oscars?
Oscars. I thought maybe they are talking. Maybe they are talking. I don't know. That's what happens when you just kind of keep up with the chat as you please.
Collaboration Curiosity says, in the lips of an angel. It is funny the way that you said that. Hi, Roxanne. How are you doing?
Foxes, fishes.
You're so funny, Kenny.
What?
In the lips of an angel. I can't quite get over that one.
In the lips of an angel.
In the mouth of an angel. Is that the Sarah McLaughlin song? Oh, that hurt. Yeah, these
I'm
angels
excited because I'm
kind
going
of
to get
cute.
to see Pep and Foxy this year, finally. Because I will probably come visit them at their table at I was almost said the Keystone Clash, at the Catfish Catalysm.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I should probably get my ticket spot. See how much they're going to rate me for a rental car.
GC collaboration curiosities putting in more words to music.
Yeah. Isn't that a Hinder song? Lips. Now we got them talking about the lips of an angel.
Coco Works. Woo.
Most likely, Scuba Steve, I don't see me at the Clash. No, sir.
No, we don't have time, that much vacation at all. I wish we did. So, Roxy, funny thing about my Kubatais that you sent me. They just weren't coloring up and weren't coloring up. They were just saying not colored. And I thought, what is going on with these little guys? They're happy as can be, but they're just not getting that lime green color. So I was up in Port Orchard and I saw a lady that had some Kubatai that were all colored up. So I grabbed 5 of them and I brought them home and put them in with the Kubatai that you had sent me. And the very next day, all the Kubatai were all colored up. It was like they needed to see somebody colored up so that they could figure out what to do. It was so funny. Now they're all super bright and pretty. Super pretty. So that was something that I did this week too, because I went up to Seattle area, Port Orchard for Wednesday and Thursday, and it was so beautiful. The sun was shining, and I got to walk down on the waterfront, and it was just so pretty. Yes, they did. They forgot what color they were supposed to be, and as soon as I added those other 5, everybody's colored up. I'm just like, but I did figure out I need to get a better light that will show off their colors a little more. The light that I have is just like a regular incandescent lamp, and it's done great for the plants and everything that are in that tank, but it really doesn't show off the fish. And Ken was trying to grab me a little one that would fit on that bowl, but the thing that attaches wouldn't have fit onto the rim of the bowl. So I got to figure out how to get a good light onto it. So they're just now in the midst of securing the hotel for Fishtoberfest.
But we do know the dates are going to be September 30th and October 1st.
Yeah, and it will probably be at the Embassy Suites. Foxy says they were feeling blue, but now they're neon green. I've never heard of that. Yes, a good light will help show their true color brilliance. Yeah, because they are beautiful, beautiful.
Well,
fish.
I know they were happy. I mean, they're Roxanne
fat.
always gets mad at me. She always tells me I got to put my fish in anything she sends me on a diet. But I
They're
mean, her
fat little
her,
guys.
her axolotl's only that big around. It's no big deal.
Chattanooga says, I need to feed the fish, but I'll be listening. But I won't be watching for a bit. That's so funny. See, now I enjoy feeding the fish, but there's some nights that I just rather not. But Ken, poor guy, this week had to feed him like 4 days in a row. So I think starting tonight, I'll feed him for the next 4 days so I can even it up a little bit. Don't keel over a dead pig, Ken. You're so rotten to me. So Roxy says, you sent me pictures looking like the poor thing was gonna pop.
Hey, Dr.
walking,
Anthony. Dr. Anthony, what's going on, brother? I changed my light and my plants are going. The duck has 3 to 4 inches of root now, and the Italian Val is shooting runners. Nice.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man, there's nothing better than a good old shop light for growing plants.
I know.
Especially like the discus one. I did the four bulb ones, dual 4x4s. I'm like, oh my goodness, the crypt in that tank is going insane. I've been purging it and I still can't keep up. Every 3 months, it's like I didn't touch it again.
Yeah. I don't know why it does so well in that tank. I mean,
that's where you should have put that crypt. Although you would have killed me if I would have accidentally grabbed that thinking it was one of those others.
Yeah. Not good.
Although I'm getting pretty good at knowing what plant's what now. I'm getting there.
He is. He's doing really good. He's like, hey, isn't that plant that does this? Yes. Okay, we should get a bunch of that.
And I have been experimenting, trying to get it into my cichlid tanks, but been failing miserably. So you all know, everybody gives me a hard time why we're not into plants. If you look over there, you see at the top of that tank, there's a big wad of, that's all the plants that these cichlids have pulled up today. Because I clean it out every day. So I've given up. Every cichlid tank, they have ripped them up again.
Hello, Dr. Anthony. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we've
Hillbilly Aquatics, what's up?
Been doing a bunch of different little plant experiments and everything. So, but
Saints Dust.
I seriously want to save up some money and get a paludarium. I want to put it in here. I'll find room.
Well, if you were planning on staying at the Edwards residence at Fishtoberfest, one of the beds is probably disappearing, is what you're saying.
No. This will still stay here.
You will literally sleep with the fishes. Well, Dan, when he was here, says that it was creeping him out all night because those crabs, that's the room we had them in before we took them to Fishtoberfest, Haley's Crabs. Dan was having to stay in there with them. He said all night they just you hear them creaking around. It's like a scratchy.
They do that scratchy noise.
That scratchy noise all over. He says all night you heard it.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Only Oscar says you need to start cichlids when they are young with plants to have a chance. Yes and no. Because we've had them with baby cichlids and the baby cichlids ripped them up too.
Well, this tank, I've got double whammy. I've got Synodontis cats in with them too, and those guys are notorious plant rippers.
Lady R says, I don't blame you, Danny. I have plans for a validarium myself. I just have to find the space and the funds. I'm right there with you. That's true. An old T8 fixture that um, she got with one of her tanks. So she bought it secondhand. She's keeping it on hand because you never know when you might need it. That is so
The
true.
T8 lights, I'm telling you, are still the
Still
bomb
great for
for
growing
plants.
plants. Yeah.
Mhm. Matter of fact, the tanks that do the best with plants, unless they've got high dollar LEDs, are the tanks with the shop lights.
Just for Borg, I'd love to make a Firebelly Toad Paludarium one day.
Ooh. Well, another thing I want that's just something I want. I've always telling Danny, I want a little Pac-Man frog.
They're so
Up until I
funny.
have to start feeding it rodents and I'm out.
You don't have to feed it rodents.
I'm not into watching. I mean, there's some guy on YouTube that does it, throws all kinds of stuff in with his frogs and.
Well, I have to say though that those fire-bellied salamanders are so gorgeous.
Hi, DD. Good to see you.
What a good idea, Bunny Viper. She said she used to have one, and she used mirrors on the bottom so that you could see their bellies. That's a great idea.
Buddy
Oh,
says,
you're right. Why
Pac-Man
are
frogs
we?
are burning. What are you saying? What are you answering, Danielle?
Now we're right. How's that? Is that better?
There's Griff, who will be going in about 13 minutes, directly after me and Danny. What's going on, Griff?
Coral Works says, actually, that's just you, Scuba. Try flipping your phone over. You know, I can't believe it took somebody almost all the way through the stream to say that before, because we've never done it where I'm always on the. I thought something was off, but it was because I was first tonight. Ken, stop it. Oh my god. Ken, stop. Oh, that's a good idea. So Bill Meyer says in his cichlid tanks, he pots his plants in heavy clay cinctured pots and with big pieces of rocks and weights, and they do good. But he feeds them a lot of algae tabs. I wonder if that would work. Because yeah, the Borley are ripping up the valve that's in there.
And the tanks behind me, I can't tell you how many times I've attempted many different types of plants.
Lady R, have a great rest of the night. Thank you for coming. Mwah. Loves and kisses.
Aquatic Gardens Zen, welcome.
I don't know how what socks. I don't know what they classify LEDs as. They really don't. And that's one of the questions that they ask on our BAP sheets or HAP sheets, I should say, is they want to know what's the wattage of your light, you know? And how many hours a day do you run that light? So that other people can emulate your reproduction of the plant.
Most people aren't going to want to do it. They're not keeping their lights on 12 plus hours a day.
Uh-oh. Griffin's Fish Room says Kenny E missed it.
Missed what?
I don't know. Aquatic Moose says, I prefer dry socks.
Well, Griffin, I think he's talking about that we missed that he's getting his toenail removed. So does that mean you're not going tonight, Griff?
Well, I'm really glad we missed that one. Just saying. I don't know. Bunny Viper's like, you. Oh,
Scuba Steve says,
Zen,
dude,
hello.
it's just a toe. What I was thinking, man. If I ever had a toenail, I just ripped it off myself, man.
Oh. Asylum Llewellyn says this is taking an interesting turn.
I'm sorry. That's one thing I forgot. Anybody that's new at our channel, we stay on fish topic most of the time, but you don't know where this stream will end up.
You know, don't lie.
You don't know where this stream will end up. And I think we answered like 4 fish questions this year. Is all we've been asked so far.
Oh no.
Shiva.
So African Orchid says, someone ask a fish question again. Xanadu, I came at the wrong time. Skull.
Skull. There it is, Xanadu. Skull, baby.
Bunny Viper, how big of a tank does a single Severum need?
Well, for one, I wouldn't have a single Severum. They like do best in groups, but I have a pair in a 55 at the moment.
Yes, minimum for that, but these ones are small.
They're tiny still, yeah.
Severums.
They get to be the size of those behemoths over there. I would recommend 125 or bigger. Those are Heroes Lipifers, and they're probably, I mean, they're fillet size, man.
It says changing subject. Kenny, is your clock broken?
Yes. Yes.
That clock's been at the same time for like the last couple of years.
Danny and I are real, we're never real quick at fixing anything around here.
And every time I fix it, it only lasts like about 10 days and then it stops again.
What's up, Mr. Luke Wang? How are you? We're going to be throwing on a super cool fin dig here soon in June. June 3rd and 4th down in Sacramento, California. Brought to you by the Sacramento Aquarium Society.
Fin dig.
I'll be glad when somebody gets us a nice brochure that I could maybe show off up on my stream one night would be cool.
Aquatic Moose says, what do you guys think of unheated tanks? Are most species okay around 70 degrees? Most species do not do very well at 70 degrees. They kind of need, most of them need about a minimum of 75 for the tropical.
However, if you want to keep cold water, there's lots of fish like native species. There's a gentleman that was in chat, don't know if he still is, but Cold Water Aquatics. He does nothing but cold water tanks and all native fish. Then you also have Gymnogeophagus, like colder water. You've got
the mountain minnows.
Mountain minnows.
You got shiners.
Native paley fish, like cool water.
Those shiners that you've got down there.
Rainbow shiners.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool fish that like cold water. The gymnos I have downstairs are phenomenal. Love that fish. I want them, actually put them in a bigger tank here soon, probably. With better lighting. I want them to be seen. Plus, it gives me an excuse to have another cold water tank.
So guppies can go down to 72, 74-ish, but they don't produce as many babies at that temperature. Optimal is about 77 for them. But they can go a little bit lower, especially ones that are grown to be that way. If you keep breeding them with those cooler temperatures, they're more tolerant.
That's another one. Sorry, Dave. I forgot about Kenny with ABC Aquatics. Yep, he's big into the natives as well.
Yeah.
And that is who I got my rainbow shiners from.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is also true. The machinery, like pumps and such, do add warmth to your waters. It's all
Unless
that
they're in the
electricity and
garage.
stuff. And sub-zero temperatures. So Alex says, yeah, there's a lot of subtropic fish. CBDs, flagfish, Medaka rice fish. Yep. Emerald dwarf rasboras, Cory paleatus. Common plecos, wild guppies, godaids. Yeah, our godaids are also, in cooler water down there. Mollies, Jojo loachas, platies, and goldfish. Yes, goldfish too. Yep. Thank you, Alex. That was great. That was a good list of fish. And he says paradise fish, goldfish, or gold barbs, and rosy barbs.
Well, gold barbs like it hot too, Alex. I got proof.
And zebra danios do great in unheated tanks. Yep.
Yep.
Coral Works said that.
Oh, Miss Susan, you're up late. Good to see you.
There you go. Xanadu says, I recall Alex has a great video on colder tolerant species. Some pseudomcgills also. Yes. See? So you can have lots and lots of different fish in a colder water aquarium. They've got a lot of color and a lot of... It'll be good.
Look at there. It's 4:20.
It is not 4:20. Maybe where they are. Hi, Susan with SLC. How are you doing? Well, Mr. Kenny, you got 2 minutes left.
What? You got 3 minutes left.
We have different times on our computers, and we've been arguing this fact all day.
Well, as you said, I'm the one that runs the stream, so therefore my computer is it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Bunny Viper said, yeah, it's definitely 4:20 at June's house. Hi, Jess with the Aquatic Morning Show.
What's going on, Jess, who had a birthday yesterday? And also today, God dang it, Silver Creek, I just remembered. Silver Creek Aquatics and Garcia Aquatics have birthdays today. So happy birthday, gents.
Yeah.
And Silver Creek was here, darn it. I forgot to say it right away when I saw him, but I remembered now. So if he... All
so
right,
Luke
Griffin.
Wake says, in my experience, most fish can go way cooler than the tropical internet research will tell you. It's true, but some of them don't do well at the cooler temperatures. And I've lost several fish to that.
So I've just posted Griffin's stream. Head on over and see Griff.
Good night, Mickey. Have a great evening.
Thanks for stopping in, Mickey. We appreciate you.
For day.
We appreciate everybody. I won't go through the norms. I'm too out of it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate y'all. Members, we appreciate you. Yes. Super chatters, appreciate all the super chats tonight. All the replay crew and lurkers, and, of course, all of you crazy folks here and my mods. Appreciate all of you. As always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny and Danny saying goodbye for another week. See you over at Griff's. Hashtag, what should we do the hashtag? Hashtag
Big toe.
Hashtag toenail. Yeah, that's a good one.
Toenail.
Hashtag toenail. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye. Have a great night, you guys.